The following is a Thorpe TV production brought to you in cooperation with Jack Thorpenson. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for the SOCS Show, brought to you live from Mr. Holster's Ranch, way up north near the Canadian border. Let's have a big rousing round of applause, because here he comes, direct from the bar, Mr. Holster! Oh my God, Jack, that idiot back here again. I thought you'd have locked the gate and keep that nut out. I tell you, Mr. Holster's about Mr. Holster. Hey, that's me. Hey, howdy, pards. Yeah, it's me, Mr. Holster and Jack. But Jack, they can't even see me, Jack. Seriously, what is that you got on, Jack? What is this thing? A bandana from Gunsight. What? Who? Ed gave it to you when he took you for the 60G. He felt bad. So in compensation, he gave you this bandana that says Gunsight. Seriously, Jack? That's a $60,000 bandana, Jack. Doesn't that bother you when you put it on in the morning? Don't you look at it and just think, God, this cost me 60 grand? I can't believe it. I hate looking at it. That's how I'd be, Jack. Seriously. No, you like it. It looks good on you. Well, it does, Jack. It does. Okay. But, why don't you move over here? Over here to your chair, will you? Come on. I'll give you a hand. Let everybody see the bandana, though, first, Jack. It does look good. $60,000 worth? No, I don't think so. But it does look good, Jack. It really does. Yeah. So it's a nice bandana. It's a very nice bandana. 60 grand. I hope Mrs. Cooper enjoys my pickup truck, too. She's probably tearing around all of Chino Valley right now in it. Well, let's get the show started off right. Isn't that camera a little low, Jack? What's it centered on you? I tell you, from now on, I'm going to set the camera up. Seriously. They should at least be able to see me. Well, that may be a little high. I'll grant you that. How about that? We'll split the difference, okay? Is that a deal? Split the difference? They'll be able to see the top of your head and the top of my head. There we go. Good deal, Jack. It's a nice hat you got from Ruger there. Well, let's get this show on the road. Oh, yeah. Almost forgot about the good old... Oh, well, let's see what Jack got out for us tonight. Lakewood Organic Pure Beet Juice with organic lemon juice, certified organic. There's a lot of organic stuff going on here, Jack. It's starting to scare me. Not from concentrate. Fresh pressed. Okay. Well, let's pop the top on this one, as Machine Gun Kelly would say. I miss Machine Gun. I'm gonna stir it up a little, Jack. Maybe it'll taste better, which it won't. Pop the top on this one. Oh yeah, there you go, Jack. You want to sniff it? It's a good year, Jack. Jack, can we at least have the toast before you fall asleep? Come here. You want to check it out? Check it out. See what you think. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. We'll let them smell it and see what they think. I'm not too sure about this new camera position, Jack. I have to get up to do anything. Yeah, take a deep breath of that one, baby. Well, let's put a little in the old ranch whiskey glass that's sadly being used for beet juice. Oh, Jack, this is as dirty as the dry beet. West Texas dust. Put a little in the old ranch whiskey glass. I miss those days, Jack. I think that's more than a little. That should be enough. I should have a special place in heaven just for having drank all this beet juice the last year and a half. Okay, you ready, Jack? Here we go. To the sunny slopes of long ago. Hard to believe that's 100 calories because it really doesn't taste like much of anything, Jack. Okay, let's get going here to the monologue. Jack wrote a good monologue, he says. My alarm clock woke me up early this morning. Yeah, my wife threw it at me from the bedroom window. I tell you, it's getting harder and harder to get a good night's sleep on the lawn anymore. Jack and I were drinking the other night, and Jack mixed himself a peculiar drink. I looked down at him and I said, Jack, what is that you're drinking? And Jack, he looked down at me and he said, Jack Daniels and carrot juice. I may get drunk, but I'm going to see real good. I told Jack you can't buy happiness, and Jack said, no, but you can sure pour it. You know, when Jack was growing up, his older brother thought he was a chicken, and his parents didn't say anything because, quite frankly, they needed the eggs. Jack said that some people drink socially, but he only drinks to forget. Yeah, that's why the bartenders always make him pay up front. Jack said it's a shame that by the time a man reaches the point where he can read a woman like a book, he's too old to start a library. I'm sorry, Jack, I blew that joke. What, you want me to try it again, Jack? Jack, I'm sorry, I know, that's your favorite joke too. Jack said it's a shame that by the time a man reaches the point where he can read a woman like a book, he's too old to start a library. Is that better? Do you like it better? Second one better? Just read them and shut up. Okay. Jack and I went out to dinner the other night, and the waitress asked us if we wanted a shrimp cocktail, and Jack said, I don't care how small it is, I'll drink it. Remember the immortal words of Jack. You're not drunk if you can lay on the floor without holding on. Jack says you can get just as drunk on water as you can on land. I tell you, Jack was so drunk last night, he talked to one of the cows for 3 minutes before he realized she wasn't Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah, I like that joke, Jack. It's old. We've used it a lot, but it just keeps getting funnier every time I hear it. It actually does. Yeah, cracks me up. Okay, should we get on with the show, Jackie? Here it is. This is what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about, this is what we're talking about all week long, the Ruger SP 101 357 Magnum with a 2 1/4 inch barrel in stainless steel. It's got the stock rubber grips with aftermarket inserts that are black micarta, smooth black micarta, and the smoothness is just fine with me. It kind of cuts down on the clothes hanging up on the gun a little bit because you got rubber grips on it on the outside, and so clothes tend to hang a little bit. And the last thing you need is a checkering on the grip or anything on the grip that's going to cause the clothing to hang up. I say get plenty good enough grip on it from the rubber, so the smoothness doesn't matter. And to a certain point, it kind of helps you to have a gun with a grip that's not all that checkered, that you have to hang on a little more to, because it gets you to keep your same grip each time and not to be a little lackadaisical in holding onto the gun. So I happen to like these a lot. I like black micarta. I think it's very attractive and it's indestructible. And I think it looks good, Jack, doesn't it? It's kind of understated. It's just a nice, clean little snubby revolver, a classic look. And I think it's a great gun. Of course, it's 357 Magnum, 5-round cylinder. You can shoot 38 specials or 357 Magnums through it. All stainless steel. Just a fantastic little gun. And wanted to talk about it because Saturday morning, that's what we're going to be out on the hard target range with. We're going to be shooting this Ruger SP 101, and we're going to be showing something new that we got for it, which we talked about on the coffee in the tack room the other morning, and I'll put a link to that right here so you can see it, and there'll be one at the end of the program, so there you go. That's what I wanted to talk about. We'll just put this guy away. I think we're done with that, and we're going to move on to our Ruger business we have to do. We got a little Ruger business. That's the reason we got this beautiful Ruger hat out. You can see it. Actually, it is quite attractive, Jack. Jack, you still awake? Okay. Quite attractive, black with a red Ruger emblem. I really like this hat. If I were a baseball cap guy, I would have glommed onto this, and I wouldn't have given it away as I told Ruger I would. Yeah, they've been really nice to Mr. Holster. And I keep telling my wife that's because I'm one of the chosen few. Yeah, I tell her that every time we go to the cancer center. So here you go. This beautiful Ruger hat with the red emblem is what we're giving away tonight in this night's SOCS Show. We're getting back to our old formula. I'm feeling better, and we're going to start cranking out the SOCS shows, aren't we, Jack? Jack's excited. He's got all sorts of plans. We're even going to have guests. I can see you pull that one off, Jack. But at any rate, part of our program tonight, Ruger supplied us with this beautiful hat to be given away. If you remember, in the past SOCS shows, we used to give away those voodoo tactical hats every now and then. We always did it based on a John Wayne movie, pretty much, which is what we're doing tonight. All you got to do is answer the questions in the comment section below, and you can get in the contest. And next week, on Thursday night, because we're going to have our SOCS shows on every Thursday night all summer long, next week on Thursday night, we're going to pick the winner for this beautiful Ruger baseball cap. I do like it, though. See what it says here. It says it's black and red brushed twill cap. Yeah, that's a nice looking cap, Jack. It really is. Jack, seriously, what, are you grooming yourself during the show? You got a date tonight? You do. Multitasking. No, I don't think so, Jack. At any rate, this is the deal. John Wayne was in a movie where he played a co-pilot. And the premise of the movie is he had been a pilot in a plane that crashed, and he was thrown from the plane safely and lived, and the people on the plane, I guess, died. One of them was his wife and kid. If you're familiar with that movie, he whistles in the movie. He's the co-pilot along with a gentleman who was an Olympic skeet shooter. This could be a tough one. And that Olympic skeet shooter, he was flying, he was the captain of the plane. And his name was Robert Stack. You see, that's not the question. One of the passengers was a famous band leader and one of Jack's personal favorites. And so down in the comment section below, we want you to put the name of the movie and that famous band leader who was also an actor that was one of the passengers. We'll give you a little hint. He sang the song. Well, what was the song called, Jack? That's What I Like About the South. I think that's what it was called. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called, Jack. Famous band leader. So put his name in and the name of the movie, and you're in the contest. We'll put you in the John Wayne pot and your name, and we'll draw a winner next week for this beautiful Ruger hat. Well, there you go. That's our SOCS show for tonight. Right, Jack? Jack, seriously, wake up for the end. That's our SOCS show for the night. Thanks for tuning in to the new SOCS show on every Thursday evening, 8 o'clock Central. Till next time, from Mr. Holster and Jack. Jack, get up and show him your $60,000 bandana. How could you lose that 60 grand to Ed Head? That's just so upsetting. Show him your bandana, though. Isn't that sweet? I don't know if they can really see that, Jack. Oh, yeah, they can. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. Yeah. And it looks good on you. Yes, it does. It really does. Quite attractive. So there you go. Till next time, from Mr. Holster and Jack, go out and stay safe. It does look attractive, Jack. That just, how much? 14 minutes and 50 seconds, man. That's 14 minutes and 50 seconds of their lives that they'll never, ever, ever get back again. What a bunch of butzes. Oh, geez, I got to turn the camera off.